for today's project, let's head into the master bedroom. And around the window you can see that some of the plaster has blown, right? So basically moisture has penetrated from behind, and it has gone and popped the plaster. I've already removed the pop plaster, and you can see that the wall has been left to dry for about 2 months. We are now ready to be able to go on to the next step, which is adding a solvent-based primer. I'm going to be using some CIN products. They seem to be really popular here in Portugal. I'm on the island of Madeira. So this is a solvent-based primer. You can see it's called CIN Cinolite. I'm going to be using that, and that will basically just seal the cement render and allow a good grip for the filler. Let's get the solvent Cinolite, give it a good old shake. Right, that should be properly mixed. The only problem with the solvent based is that you end up having to chuck your paintbrush away. You could obviously use some white spirit or turpentine, but generally speaking, the brushes are pretty useless after that. Right, let's go and apply this. Really want to get this in there. I'm not in a rush. I'm retired. So it's really nice to find some nice projects to do. And there's a lot of them to do on this property. The house itself is in really good repair. It was built in the early 2000s. It doesn't have any insulation, so or heating. That's something else that I'm going to have to look at. It gets pretty cool up here in the mountains. When I say cool, I've got a little thermostat, and it gets down to about 13 degrees Celsius. Now I know that's not cold, but because of the high humidity, about 82% that I've recorded anyway, it feels a lot colder. So that is certainly something that I'm going to be looking at in order to be a bit more comfortable when winter comes around again. Just applying this really liberally, making sure it really gets in everywhere so that my filler has a good key to grip to. There you go, that looks pretty good for that bit. Took me a while to research all these things, so that's why I thought I'd do some of these videos, just to help out some of those people who want to have a go themselves. Right, now we can head to some of the next rooms. And just before I forget, after you've scraped off the blown plaster, I've gone and used just a wire brush, just to make sure that I get right the way down to the cement. Right, so now that we've finished with the primer, the solvent-based primer, it's really important that we open up the doors and get a nice breeze going, and open up the windows. It's all south facing, so it should get lots of sunshine, nice and warm, and hopefully that'll dry out really quickly. I'll show you my location. This is my land, which goes down to the valley down below, and comes with a nice sea view.